Morning. It was you we were thinking of, if it makes a difference.
Sorry?
Trying to keep you and Sadie from running into one another.
I'm sure you had the best of intentions, Edna. As always.
Hey, looks nice.
Do mine next time.
Right, go and brush your teeth. And tell your brother to hurry up. You two are as thick as thieves now.
Yeah, well, I'm surprised they trust me, to be honest with you. They must wonder who the dad's going to be waking up with next.
Hey?
Well, Colleen, me, Chloe, Del, then me again.
Chaz?
I'm not having a go, I'm just saying it must be unsettling for them.
It's different now, though, isn't it? There's only one person I'll be waking up with from now on.
I'm going in to see Katie.
You don't need a call every 5 minutes, I told you. I'll be there. Aye, I want it to be the happiest day of her life too, Mother.
Purse. Purse.
What? No one? Nah, I don't have a +1. Nah, you're cracking up. No, I'll have to call you back. I'll have to call you back.
Wedding?
Aye, cousins. Also known as trying to pair Ivan off with one of the bridesmaids, dear.
But your mother knows that she...
Well, yeah. Ex-wife left with a little doubt on that one.
But you're not taking Paul?
The rest of the family are stuck in the dark ages. And Mother's still optimistic that given the right girl...
Oh.
I can't face it, Nick.
So you will?
I wish.
What does Paul think?
I've told him I'm not going.
But you are.
Only because Mother said her angina will kill her if I don't. Nah, he's probably forgotten all about it anyway.
Paul, you'd be lucky.
Hiya.
Ooh, chocolates. Have you started seeing someone, Andy?
I'm visiting Katie.
Oh.
I'll tell her that I saw you.
Well, I was thinking about going in myself. We could go together.
Now?
Oh, save me bus fare.
Actually, I weren't planning on going until tonight, so...
Right.
Let's get off.
Yeah.
Have you got the resting pages?
No, it's courier.
Hey, are we in it? What's it say?
Is it there?
Give it here.
Oh, Alice, you look lovely.
Local cancer heroes to perform selfless daredevil stunt for charity.
That's fantastic.
We are proud of you, love.
What's the matter?
Oh, I'm not the only person in the world who's got cancer.
Oh, it doesn't say that.
It's making me out to be something special.
Well, you're the last one who has to be out raising money, aren't you?
I didn't want it to be about me. I wanted it to be about the charity. He conned me.
If Carl hadn't opened his mouth, Matthew had never known she was here.
Oh, maybe it's better he did. Now he can put her out of his mind.
I never found it that hard.
Oh, I thought you might be in the office.
Working lunch. Now, aren't you meeting the architects at the development?
After I've been into town, got me tux to collect for that do tonight. Do you want anything?
No, don't be late, Jimmy. What?
It's not my place.
Edna?
I saw Mr. Matthew.
And?
I think he's more upset than he'd like you to know.
He'll cope.
Are you sure?
Let's get some work done, shall we?
To be perfectly frank, I don't think you've handled it very well at all.
Are you feeling all right?
The business he loved or the woman he loved?
We all know what he chose, don't we? So he can't have been all that keen.
It wasn't really a choice.
You are wrong.
I have a lot of respect for you, Mr. King, you know that.
Edna.
But wouldn't it have been better to give him your support, let him make his own mistakes, and then perhaps he doesn't end up resenting you for the rest of your life?
I would have come in sooner and we've got Carl's to stay in. Saw Andy on the way in. exactly's going on there, Katie? You all right?
I'm not sure.
Well, shall I take you back?
I just had a text from Kieran.
Who?
But it doesn't matter. And how have you been anyway?
Who's Kieran?
No one.
Katie, I'm your mate. You can tell me anything.
Look, it's nothing, really.
Well, what's it say?
Miss you. Where are you, love, Kieran?
Boyfriend? Oh, love.
Just we were getting on really badly, and then the night of the accident we had a big row and I packed my things. It's all my fault, Chaz.
What is?
I rang my dad to come and give me a hand, and if I hadn't...
Oh, you can't think like that. Why hasn't this Kieran been in to see you?
Because we haven't had any contact since I walked out.
So he doesn't know what's happened about your dad? Well, don't you think you ought to tell him?
But what's the point?
You were living with him.
It's over.
Oh, is it? Would it be the same if Andy weren't back on the scene?
Hi.
Hi.
I'll have a glass of red for a change, please. What one?
No, at all. White do.
No. Have you mentioned the wedding yet? You can't just sneak off and hope he doesn't notice.
If he knows I'm going, he'll wonder why I haven't asked him.
So take him.
We'll be lynched by redneck cousins before we get halfway to the buffet.
Oh, it's like you're stuck then. Oh, for goodness sake, it's only a wedding.
Yeah, and either I alienate my entire family or Paul or both, knowing my luck.
There is another option.
What?
You could take me.
Nicola,
Everyone would assume we were a couple.
I just don't think that's wise, considering.
Ivan, I'm offering to do you a favour. You don't tell Paul and you still go to the wedding, no strings.
I just don't think it's a very good idea, you and me going anywhere together.
We live together, Ivan. This would be a party in public. Oh, I was only thinking of you.
All right.
All right.
Last one this dinner. Can't stretch it anymore. So I'm savouring it. Well, you're a right barrel of laughs, aren't you? Is it Chaz? Hey, you're not been in her, are you?
No.
Because if you do her any harm, one dark night when you're out walking...
Yeah. It's the other way around, if you must know.
How do you mean?
Are we really doing this? Am I having a heart-to-heart with Shadrach?
I'm all ears.
I just sense her being a bit distant.
Well, slip a ring on her finger and all your troubles will melt away. Chastity king, eh? Our families have got a lot to offer each other.
You really think that's what she wants?
Oh, you might be loaded, but you know now when it comes to romance. She wants to feel special, our Chaz.
Can I ask you something, Shadrach? Something important? And then I'll get you another pint.
Are you expecting a permanent job at the end of this, then?
I'll tell you what I wasn't expecting. To go out for a drink and you to walk out and barely speak to me again.
I just didn't fancy dinner, that's all.
And I only went out with you because your dad asked me to.
Did he now? Here. That's what we owe you.
Oh, you're off, love. Look, thank you for everything. I told you I'd find you a job.
To be honest, Mr. King, I'd rather sign on.
Problem?
I prefer to choose who I go for a drink with.
I thought you could do with a bit of a distraction.
What from?
Work? Sadie?
I'm doing fine.
Good. Oh, don't forget you got that dinner tonight at the Sinclair Heights.
I've told you it's not my bag.
No, you're head of the firm now, son. It's a price you have to pay.
Can't you go?
Ha ha ha. Perk of retirement, son. Anyway, someone's got to show Jimmy which fork to use. Have a nice time.
Text him back and tell him where you are.
I don't want to see him.
Because of Andy?
It was over before I knew I'd see him again.
Oh, there'd have to have been permanent damage done to even think about going back there. Sorry.
He's just a friend who's around when I need him.
Andy wasn't the one for you last time. There's no reason why it'd work out now.
Well, there's nothing going on.
When you split up with Rob, you were straight back with him. Now this, and where's the first place that you turn? He's safe and dependable, Katie, but when has that ever been enough for you in the past? There's other people that care about you. I mean, there's me, Donna, Dawn.
Oh, stop going on at me. I've got to bury my dad at Chaz. Why don't you just let me worry about that? I want to go back to the ward.
This place makes Home Farm look like Betty's cottage.
Don't tell Dad. He'll have us moving here in a fortnight.
Here, you're driving. It's better I'd be black tie, Jimmy.
Glad you came.
Not yet.
Jimmy and
Matthew.
Purdy, we're so pleased you could make it. Well, Grace, somewhere. Have you met the Whitestones? Sarah and John, Matthew and Jimmy?
Hi.
Don't look so worried, John. They're not a couple. They're the King boys.
Building the new development.
That's right.
Nice.
Welcome to Oakwell. Please do make yourselves at home.
Put your tongue back in, Jimmy. There's a good lad.
There they are. Only had to come from upstairs, but still fashionably late. John, this is Alistair and his fiancée, Sadie. I think you already know each other. Do start, won't you?
Lovely, Purdy. Thank you.
Yeah, that's really good, Birds.
No use thanking me. Try as I might, I still haven't found the kitchen.
So, Jimmy, business good, is it?
Not until coffee, Gray.
Pass the salt, will you, Sadie?
Allow me.
Whoops.
Oh, 7 years bad luck? Or was it mirrors?
I'd say I'd already done my time, wouldn't you?
I do think it's wonderful that you two are still talking. Oh, Jimmy and Sadie used to be married.
A lifetime ago.
I do hope that we get on after our divorce, darling.
We barely get on now. And you couldn't afford it anyway.
You're not jealous, Alistair, that Sadie's still in touch with her ex?
Doesn't have a jealous bone in his body. Sadly.
I just hide it well.
So what was it you do again, Anthony?
It's Alistair, and as little as I can.
He's in the family business. A bit like the Kings.
No, not really, darling. Well, the Kings was built up from nothing. I just had the whole thing handed over to me at the age of 21. Not much job satisfaction.
Next person to mention business will have to go and sit next to Gray.
Off to the hospital? For a bit, yeah. You want to come?
May as well set up in the bed next to her.
What's your problem?
It'll save you the drive.
She's just lost her dad and she's been seriously ill. I've been doing this for anyone.
Yeah, right.
Well, she's on the mend now, so I won't be going in for much longer. See you later.
So she found him there with his jodhpurs round his ankles and his riding crop between his teeth. Matthew, do you ride at all?
Well, he had a bike for his 10th birthday.
I think it was one of the things that really brought Sadie and I together. Don't you, darling?
One of them.
Shall we have coffee in the drawing room?
Excuse me a sec.
Jimmy, we're all terribly interested in this new development of yours.
Well, let me give you the lowdown. Obviously, none of them as grand as this.
No, obviously.
very dressy, this wedding?
Dunno. They're all the same, aren't they?
No, I might need a hat.
Oh, you can always bring one and leave it in the car if no one else has got one.
Hi.
Hi.
So, what are we doing tonight then? Town or going out locally?
Oh, well, actually, I was thinking I might have an early night.
Oh, why?
Well, because, well...
He's not been well.
No.
Oh, what's the matter?
I've got a headache.
Well, OK, tomorrow I was thinking we could go into Leeds, shop, have a bit of lunch.
Tomorrow?
Well, unless you've got other plans.
Well, no,
But you might want to wait and see how you feel. You could be coming down with something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, OK, why don't you call me if you feel up to it then, yeah?
OK.
Pour my own drink then, shall I?
Hello.
Enjoyed tonight, have you?
Look, I wanted to apologise. I had no idea that you were going to be here.
Of course you didn't.
For what it's worth, Matthew, I think the whole lot of them are crashing bores.
Except Alistair. Nice catch.
I better be getting back to him.
You take quite some prizing away from the richest man in Yorkshire.
He adores me.
Does he?
You made it clear we had no future together. I'm just trying to move on as best I can.
All this is for me, isn't it? Just trying to get me back.
Arrogance. One of the things I always loved about you.
I'm right though, aren't I?
He's got more money than you could ever dream of. Do you really think I'd have you back? Even if you begged me?
Come with me.
Hiya. Chocolates. More flowers, eh?
They're only from the garage. I was filling up anyway.
You all right?
You look better.
I look awful.
No, you don't. Really? What's this?
I've made a list of things I need to do. My dad's funeral. Do you know when they'll release the body?
After the post-mortem, I guess.
But I've no idea if he wanted to be buried or cremated. I've got to find a funeral director.
Give it to me.
I can't leave it to you.
You already have. Are you sure there's no one I can call for you?
Well, there is someone.
Who? Your boyfriend or something?
It was until the night of the accident. I was leaving him when we had the crash.
But now you want to get in touch with him?
No, it's just... It's called Kieran. We were living together.
I'll get a vase for these flowers.
I have to get back to Alistair.
We have to sort this out before it does my head in.
He'll be wondering where I got to.
Stuff him. This is about you and me, Sadie. You don't even care about him.
You have no idea who or what I care about.
You belong to me.
Once, but not anymore. I'm marrying him, Matthew.
You love me.
I did. And there was a time when I wanted things to work.
It won't make you happy, you know.
And you did.
Could be worth 20 grand a year to us, this could. What are you on about? Little scam I'll work you.
Ah, good, you can get next round in then.
He wouldn't see us going without, though, would he? Or Chaz would see that he does.
How many of you out?
We could get a new gaff out of this. One of those executive places they're building. I could see us all in one of them.
He's finally snapped.
Hey, I'm surprised no one's been up for your autograph.
Oh, I hadn't thought of that. Look, can we go home now?
No.
I don't feel very comfortable. People are looking.
That's because you're famous.
No, I am not. And if I am, I don't want to be. Look, please.
Thought as much. Celebrating.
I want a word with you.
Congratulations.
So then?
Cheques, cash, notes of support, nearly £1,000 worth. All thanks to your art.
Don't even think about it.
Wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, you've created a bit of a stir. We haven't even done the wing walk yet.
Upstairs.
What plans did you have in mind for that, Carl?
I was just checking it still worked.
You little devil, down here while they're upstairs.
No.
You are so naughty. Tell you what, I'll go and check that they're asleep and then you can show me how your Zoom works.
I have to get back.
You're really going to marry him?
Can you give me a single reason why I shouldn't?
You don't love him.
He's everything you're not. His family don't hate me.
Yet.
I was somewhere near the bottom of your list of priorities. I'm the only thing on his. And if you think I'm going to jeopardize...
Sadie?
I was just coming back in.
Everything all right?
Yes, we were catching up about Jimmy, weren't we?
Yeah.
He's not as happy as he looks about me marrying again.
I can't say as I blame him.
Well, seeing as there's nothing he can do about it, he's just going to have to get used to the idea. Is coffee ready?
You coming?
I'll follow you in.
Come on, darling.